One thing I wanted to ask you, because I feel like there is a lot of division in today's world, right? When you were growing up in New York, what was the racial relations like between blacks and Puerto Ricans, though? Did everybody get along, like from what you actually witnessed?
That's like asking, do this pack of roaches get along with that pack of roaches and we live in the same kitchen? Of course we did. Of course we did. The Bronx, full of blacks and Latinos, all over New York, full of blacks, Latinos. See, down here in Atlanta, I can't find many Puerto Ricans. Most of the Spanish speakers in Atlanta are Mexican.
Right.
But in New York, all up there, everywhere you turn, when you hear somebody go, mira, mira, caliente, you know that's some Puerto Rican, los con pollo. My man, papi, no problem, no problem, no problem. You know that's New York.
Yeah, I feel like New York is really different from a lot of different places, right? Like when you like you said, in the South, it's like the tensions between races are a little bit, more intense, it seems, because when we talk about hip hop and everything, a lot of people they throw in those type of arguments, about people not getting along. But in New York, it was a different kind of vibe.
No, it wasn't. We didn't get along. You don't see me and Chris got one of the biggest battles ever in hip hop. We didn't get along all the time, and just nobody got killed. We didn't get along all the time. Not even.
Well, no, I meant as far as races go. The between the, like you were saying about between the blacks and the Puerto Ricans, they got along more, in New York, because a lot of people will say that they people view them as almost one and the same.
Listen, let me tell you, you had the same tensions in New York between the blacks and Puerto Ricans as they did in L.A. You had the black spades, you had the Puerto Rican gangs, and this is going back to black spade days of the real gangsters of the Bronx, the real gangs, not that whoop whoop whoop, the real gangs. You could go back and look at the gangs, and so the gang culture, it was like the blacks and Puerto Ricans got along. But guess what? We got our own clique. I'm the black spades and y'all are the Puerto Rican so-and-so. Okay? And why was that? That was just to make sure that one side don't take over the other side with dominance. And so everybody has to put their clique together. So although we were together, we also, just as every other country around the world, we were apart. But we were together. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the gang culture in L.A. with the blacks and the Hispanos, same thing. Why did the Hoover Crips make the Hoover Crips? Because it was to combat the Mexicans or whoever was coming in their neighborhood. So gangs started out very different. But that's just the way it was. And New York is no different than any other place. We loved our Spanish brothers, but we also had our problems with them too, as well as they had problems with us. But it never was a thing where we all in the ghetto. How can I hate your roach pond when I got the same roach pond over here?
Do you think that...
And we all was scared of Raid and shit. And they go, anytime we see Raid, where we going? I don't care whether you Puerto Rican, whether you what. We see Raid, and we out.
Right. Do you think that the gangs had a strong influence on creating hip hop?
It was totally outside of hip hop because, see, hip hop was the thing to keep people out of the gang. See what I'm saying? That was the avenue, where the OGs would tell shorties, yo, shorty, get up out the street. Yo, you good with that rhyming. Don't even come over here. Stay off the block, son. We better not catch you on the block. You too good at that rhyming stuff. You stay over there. That's when the OGs would do that. But the OGs don't do that no more. The OGs nowadays, they just sit silent. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand why. Because why would you keep talking to somebody that don't want to hear it? And when you got all the knowledge to stop them from bumping their head and you're telling them, and you don't have to, and then all you're getting is rebuttal and Fuck it, you get tired. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother with these little young boys no more. Not that we don't like them. It's just you knuckleheads and you don't fucking listen and you want to think that you know every motherfucking thing. That's cool. Take you back to the day when your mama told you that pop was hot, right? She got tired of you trying to reach for it. And then she said, all right, go ahead, touch that shit and you burnt the shit out your hand. Why does it take us? You already learned that don't touch the pot lesson, so why do we got to keep teaching you that 20 years into your life when we're telling you that pot is hot, don't touch that shit, you're going to burn yourself?
Do you think that there's a level of the OGs not respecting the younger crowd as well, so that there's a, kind of a mutual respect so that they are willing to listen?
Man, fuck that. Ain't nobody asking little young motherfuckers for shit. Nigga, y'all don't run shit. Fuck out of here. Back in the days, like I said, kids ought to be seen and not heard. And right now, y'all are little young kids trying to be heard, son. Sit down and listen to your elders. That's what your problem is. You think you know everything. Period. You ain't got shit to say. Shut the fuck up. In my house, that's what you would have got. You would have got slapped in your mouth for just even... If your mama thought that you thought some crazy shit in your head, you was getting slapped in your mouth, straight up. Bang! Just for thinking it. Nowadays, these children will say it out of their mouths and have no repercussion to what they calling their mother a bitch and all kind of shit. Look out of here.